Hey guys, how's it going? So today I want to talk about some legendary perk ideas, and the first one I came up with is called Roulette, and this perk would give each individual shot a 1 in 6 chance to do 3 times their normal damage. And also this perk would be restricted to revolver type weapons. The next one I came up with is called Blinding, and this one gives each shot a 10% chance to blind an enemy that you're shooting at for 5 seconds, and the chance of this happening is increased to 20% if you're using a weapon with a rate of fire 10 and under. So with that bonus to weapons with a slow rate of fire, you just have a higher chance of blinding an enemy because you have that slow rate of fire, so it doesn't hurt to have it on things like bolt action rifles or single shot weapons. Now this next one I based off of the sniper perk in the perception tree, which actually gives the ability to knock down your target if you're using a rifle with a scope on it. So this next one is called Ragdoll, and I was going through ideas for the names and I couldn't really think of anyone that was better than this, but the perk Ragdoll grants the ability to knock down your target if it's hit with a critical shot. Now the next perk is called Featherweight, and it reduces the weapon's weight by 50% and also increases the user's run speed by 25%. So I thought this one was pretty cool because you get a pretty good speed boost while sprinting, but you also have the weight of the weapon that's cut in half. So things like heavy machine guns that usually weigh about 30 pounds will now weigh about 15 pounds. So it's a pretty big difference if you're using a pretty heavy weapon. Now this next one I thought was pretty interesting, and it's called Gunsmith, and this one gives the ability for any weapon to be chambered for a different round than usual. So what I mean by this is you may have a machine gun that takes 50 caliber rounds, like a sniper rifle. You may have a revolver that takes shotgun shells. You may have a sniper rifle that takes missiles, for example. So you can get a lot of different combinations with this perk, and I just thought it was pretty cool and interesting. The next one is called Rad Seeking, which gives the ability for bullets to home in on radiation enemies, such as ghouls or super mutants. So this one is actually to combat radiation enemies specifically, and this works on all enemies that are affected by radiation, such as red scorpions and deathclaws, although this perk won't work on enemies like humans that aren't affected by the radiation. And the last perk that I have is called Shadowing, and this one says if you kill an enemy with a sneak attack, you become undetectable, and you also gain invisibility for 15 seconds. So essentially, if you're a sniper sitting way back, picking off enemies with sneak attacks, the enemies won't go into caution mode and start looking for you. They're rather just going to be occupied with other things, and you're going to stay hidden and also gain invisibility. And I just think it would be nice to see some additional legendary perks added to Fallout 4, maybe by mods. So that about does it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like and share. It really helps with the video's performance. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.
Got a doll baby, I love her so. Nothing else like her anywhere you go. A man, she's anything but